Hello everyone, happy Friday. I hope this video finds all of us well during our quarantine times. Today we'll be doing the sixth chapter of Scooby-Doo and the Frozen Giant right here. Parents and students, I hope you guys are following along at home. We're going to be starting again on chapter 6. It should be around paragraph 33. All right, let's get into it. Shaggy? Scooby? Velma squinted. She was trying to figure out if her eyes were tricking her. I think I may have found the frozen giant. She reached out a hand to touch the giant's frozen skin. It was icy and a little hairy. Velma pulled her hand back quickly. Zoinks! Shaggy cried, handing Velma her glasses. He grabbed Velma's arm and pulled her along with him. Like, run! Scooby, Shaggy, and Velma slipped and slid as they ran toward the mouth of the cave and away from the frozen giant. The giant was just a few steps behind them as they jumped and leaped over piles of snow and frozen icicles. It grunted and growled, lifting its arms high in the air. Rakes! Scooby yelled. Raggy rope! Shaggy stopped to look back. The giant had caught a hold of Scooby's tail, was dragging him back into the cave. Scoob! Hold on, buddy! Shaggy cried as he slipped on the icy cave floor. He jumped out of the way just in time as a long, sharp icicle fell from the roof of the cave. We're coming to get you, Scooby! Velma yelled. And here we have Velma with the ice giant. A fun little confrontation. Okay. The giant was pulling Scooby farther and farther into the cave. It was almost impossible for Velma and Shaggy to see their friend. They knew they had to move fast or Scooby would become the giant's next prisoner. Velma and Shaggy followed the giant into the dark tunnels that led deeper into the cave. Finally, they spotted Scooby as the giant tried to round a corner deep inside the cave. Grab him, Shaggy! Velma cried. They reached for Scooby and grabbed his two front paws. They pulled at the front of his body as the giant pulled at the back. Scooby's body stretched between them until finally, snap! The giant lost its grip on Scooby's tail. Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby fell in a heap against the cave tail. Or the cave wall, sorry. And here they are having a little tug of war over Scooby-Doo. Like, run! Shaggy called. Again! This time, Scooby zipped ahead of Shaggy and Velma. The giant roared behind them. With every step of the giant's foot, icicles fell from the cave ceiling and came crashing down around them. Shaggy ducked and leaped. He was just steps behind Scooby. Finally, they reached the mouth of the cave and escaped into a bright, snowy forest. They ran a long way before slowing down. Like, that was close, Shaggy said at last. Raggy? Scooby said, tapping Shaggy on the shoulder. Not now, old pal. I need to take a little rest. Rescuing friends from a frozen giant is hard work. Scooby pointed behind him. Raggy, Rook! Shaggy turned. That's when he realized the giant was still chasing them. It just barreled out of the mouth of the cave. Now it was running straight toward them, and even worse, Velma was nowhere to be seen. And that takes us to the end of chapter 6. I know it was a little shorter this week. I'm hoping for some longer chapters in the upcoming readings so that we get a little more time together. But yeah, that was it this week. So I hope everyone enjoyed. I hope to see you guys all back here next Friday for our chapter 7. And we're actually coming pretty close to an end. I think we have 10 chapters out of the whole story. So we'll have about 4 more left. But it was great reading to all of you. I hope we're all doing well again. And see you next Friday.